Hi guys! Today I'm going to share with you an Italian meringue buttercream recipe. I know a lot of you already have been checking out our sweet buttercream recipe that we already have on our channel, but sometimes you want something that's just not as sweet and maybe a little bit more silky. And so for that, my go-to has always been the Italian meringue buttercream. I love that it's not too sweet and it's really, really shiny and satiny, and it's just a beautiful finish for cakes and cupcakes. So what we're going to need for this is some egg whites. I have 5 large egg whites that I've gotten up to room temperature. I have 225 grams of unsalted butter. I have a 1 cup of granulated sugar, as well as an extra 1/4 cup, half a cup of water just at room temp, as well as some vanilla extract. You're also going to need a saucepan, a mixer with a whisk attachment. I have a candy thermometer, as well as a spatula. Now the first thing we want to get working on is our sugar syrup. So I'm going to take the 1 cup of sugar that we have, place that into our saucepan, and then add the half a cup of water on top. And now we're just going to start on a low heat and then just gradually bring it up to a medium heat once the sugar has started to dissolve. And I'm going to pop our candy thermometer in and keep an eye on the temperature. We want it to get to 230 degrees Fahrenheit before we move on with our next step. Okay, so now it's almost to 230. I'm going to pop our egg whites into our mixing bowl. And now once that hits 230, we're going to come over here and just start on a slow speed mixing our egg whites. And then once they've started to froth up a little bit, we put it onto medium. And then as we keep going, we're going to gradually add this sugar. Okay, now what you're looking for is to have soft peaks. If you try and tip it over, it'll stay. So what we're going to do now that this has gotten to 245 degrees, we're going to put our mixer onto high speed and slowly drizzle this in. And you're going to beat this for around 10 to 12 minutes. And from time to time, you just want to scrape down the sides. All right, and now what you're looking for is to make sure that the bowl has come back to pretty much room temperature, and that way you know that it's done. So what you essentially have right now is marshmallow fluff, which is delicious and amazing for lots of creations, but today we want to make buttercream. So I'm going to pop in some butter, 1 little dollop at a time. So pop our first bit in. And we're going to mix this on high again. Now, I'm not going to place another cube in for about 10 to 12 seconds. So you want to make sure that every time you add it, it's really, really well combined first. And now that all of our butter's added, we're going to mix this up on high for about another 10 to 15 minutes. All right, so one last thing to do. I'm going to pop in a little bit of vanilla, about a teaspoon or more. I love having vanilla in things. And all we're going to do is put that onto the mixer again, just to combine it. And there you go, guys. We have our beautiful Italian meringue buttercream. I absolutely love this recipe because it's so smooth and creamy and silky, and it just looks incredible on a cake. It's also great for when you have a cake recipe where it just doesn't work to have a super, super sugary buttercream. You just want something that's kind of marshmallowy and smooth and luscious and delicious and all kinds of issues. And this is absolutely it. Yeah. I'm just going to take this bowl with me.